Hey everybody, how are y'all doing on this beautiful Monday? I hope everybody's staying safe out there in that heat. And if you had to work today, I hope you had a wonderful work day and everything went all right. If you're off today, I hope you had a good day off. Now I told you it's on a day shift with a typical shift for a janitor at Walmart's like. Now I'm going to tell you what the typical shift, not time shift for janitors like. Now, most of us come in at 10 o'clock, and I'm just going on my personal experience. I don't know if they've changed because I don't work night shift much anymore. But when we come in, second shift maintenance got a lot of stuff done. But we'll come in, we'll get these scrubbing machines filled up with water and get stuff set up for to start the day with. And what the scrubbing machines do is on the front, they got these two heads where water comes out, and they'll scrape up all the dirt and grime and all that. And on the back, there's a vacuum that sucks it all up and everything. But start the shift. This is after the meeting's over with, which about 10:15 or so, we'll send three people out to sweep. One to go to the left and get GM side. One to go straight and get where the middle store want to go right and get to the other end of the store. And about 30 minutes after we get started with that, somebody will jump on a scrubbing machine and get started on scrubbing the machine or scrubbing the floors. They'll start right there at the entrance of where we go to the back. And then we'll have one person that cleans the produce area, the two front entrances, and because you'll start off, you'll sweep and clean the produce area, then get the two fronts, and then you'll go to the grocery warehouse at, and you'll sweep and mop or sweep it, clean it, because they got trucks that come in about 3 o'clock or so you want to get it done first, and then you'll go over to the GM side where the warehouse, and you'll sweep it and clean it up. And then you'll come back, empty your machine, refill it just in case there's a spill. And while the two people are doing the scrubbing, there's one that'll sweep and mop around in where the clothes section is and get the bathrooms cleaned up. They're so focused the whole night. And then the one that's having to do the produce in the warehouses, they'll go around, clean up or get the garbage picked up and emptied out. And this is after, because Robert Town, when you get done cleaning the warehouse, it'll be lunchtime. And at least half the store has already been scrubbed at this point, or should. And after lunch, they'll start doing the other. Now, about 12 o'clock, the guy will get on a buffing machine and start going behind the guy that scrubbing the floor, getting the floors buffed and make some shine. But after lunch, which is about 4 o'clock, the guy who did the warehouse will start picking up the garbage, or if he ain't already done it before he went to lunch, and then get started on picking pallets up, the empty ones, and start sweeping around, if there's any trash or loose wood around it. And then when all that's done, they'll start doing some sweeping, keeping an eye out for loose trash and empty pallets that came up. And then there'll be one, maybe two guys, depending on how big of a floor crew you got. Somebody is sole purpose for that, and that's the management will have a certain part of the store where they want people to wax the floor, and they'll get that waxed. And when that's done, they'll have it buffed. And by the time we're getting close to having the store finished, it's about roughly 6 o'clock. The guy doing the scrubbing the whole store should be right about done, if not done. And the guy that's buffing should be pretty close behind him. And for the rest of the shift, outside of the guy buffing, our sole mission for that last 45 minutes is going around sweeping, make sure every bit of garbage is up and everything, going behind the buffer because he'll be blowing garbage around. And then when he gets done, he'll put that up. And the last 15 to 20 minutes, we're getting our machines put up, cleaned up, ready for day shift to come in. And at one point, who's ever freed up to do it, about 5:30, 6 o'clock, maybe after break's over with, preferably before break, somebody will go out behind the store, clean up the trash around there, especially where all these trucks are getting backed in to unload their trucks and everything. With the night shift man, it's not that hard of a job because you're mainly focused on doing your portion of the job, and you got other people there doing the same with theirs. So working night shift ain't that hard. It's just having to stay up all night and sleeping all day. That's the worst part of it. And but anyway, that's a little look at what night shift janitors do. Anyway, I hope y'all have a good rest of the day, and I'll see y'all in the next video.